Alright, so we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with arguably the best guard. I don't know if it's the real best guard. I got another one that's really good that I've made recently, so I don't know. But in terms of 6'4s, in my opinion, this is the best 6'4 in the game. Now, we're gonna go in this video making a build that's gonna be able to have a crazy shooting ability, crazy dunking ability, great defense, great playmaking, great physicals, all in one build while being a 6'4". The only thing that holds 6'4s back from other small guard builds is that small guard builds usually get mini marksman and 6'4s don't get no strength. But if you're a small guard build that don't give it nothing about strength, this is gonna be the build for you. You're gonna be able to shoot on it at a high rate, you're gonna be able to dunk on a high rate, you gotta have really good playmaking with really good physicals. Let's get into it. So, y'all do one more, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way, hop into it. Ever wanted a chance to win a free PS5 or just get $500? Introducing the Chat Gauntlet. What is the Chat Gauntlet? If you've ever been in any of my Twitch streams, you've probably seen a chat rebuilder, chat tourney, or an ox battle. Chat Gauntlet is a tournament of all of these things and more. All you gotta do to enter is join the Discord. The link will be in the description, but there's not too many slots, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But how does one win the Chat Gauntlet? There's a point system. For every single round, there's gonna be a certain amount of points divided up between everybody that competed. The person with the most points wins the grand prize. There's no second places. Alright, let's hop into it. Young MM, if you don't know what the MM stand for, it means what you want it to mean, but you may never know. Right hand, numbers up to you. Now shout out to the people that's been right hand all year. If you go right hand, you try to do a fade to the left, it's gonna be the same thing depending on which fade you choose. So that's why I do it like that. But if you switch hands, it's gonna kind of flip it. So that's just why I do the same hand every single time. Numbers just completely up to you though. Now, when it comes to making this build, 6'4". It's gonna be the best 6'4" build in the game in my opinion. 6'6" wingspan, so we can get our 3-ball as high as possible, and then weight, we're gonna go down to 178 so that we can have a 91 speed with ball. Now, with that being said, let's just hop straight into it. Now, first things first, I'm gonna start doing these videos when I do a build video going over the cat breakers that I will be doing for the build. 3-ball, that's gonna be the main cat breaker that we're gonna be doing. You're gonna have a 91 3-ball. Plus 5, you're gonna be able to have Hall of Fame every shooting badge except for mini marksman. So set shot specialist, shifty shooter, limitless range, deadeye. All of these badges will at least be able to get to 96 and be able to have Hall of Fame. So yes. Now, to go alongside that, speed with ball is actually a cat breaker I will be doing for this build, just so I can save some stuff. Now, if you don't want to do this one, you don't have to. But this is just so I can save some stuff. You go plus 4 here, you will be able to have lightning lunge up to Hall of Fame. But that's one that you don't necessarily have to do depending on how you want to make it. Because there's some things that you probably won't do what I'm going to do on the build. But for the most part, that's what I'm going to say. Now, ball handle. This is a big one. Now, this one depends on which one you want. Do you want to have Steve Francis? If you want to have Steve Francis, you have to have 90. But for what I'm going to go for 92, where I get all the good moves that I need. I don't really care as much about Steve Francis. That's just me. So you can go plus 5 here, go to 92. You're going to be able to get all the best crossovers, the best step backs, the best escapes. And in my opinion, the one that's just as good as Steve Francis for the size ups is Trae Young. So I don't need 95, but if you personally do need 95, go 90, then you can go plus 5 there. But that's going to take a hit on the rest of the build because ball handle is one of the most expensive things in the entire game for a guard build. So yes, that's the cat breakers for how you going to make this build. It's going to be the 3-ball, this plus 4 the speed with ball, and then you got ball handle. Now you got to think about it. You get 15 cat breakers, but then we get like another 8 from the seasons. So at the time of me recording this, you could have up to 4 cat breakers because you got season 2, season 3, season 4, and season 5 is finna come out like literally in a day. So yeah, you're gonna have up to 19 cat breakers you can work with, and I only put 14 that you even need to be worried about on this build. So that's just what it is. Now, perimeter defense 85, steal 85, block max. interior defense 65, and then you have an offensive rebound of 60. That's kind of the combination I've been going with, where you have the 65 interior defense because of defensive rebound, just to get that as high as possible without moving the defensive rebound, max block, 60 offensive rebound so you can have the rebound chaser. But the little perimeter defense 85, just so I can be able to have everything that I have here, it's pretty much been what I've done all year. And then 85 steal or 94 steal is kind of what I've done all year. So I did go 85 steal here because we're going to do a certain thing on our finishing that's going to make it just too expensive to have this any higher. Just what it is. Now, to go alongside that, agility. I do have an 83 agility and I do have a 60 strength. That's just what it is. Now, one thing I wish I could have on this build, I'm not going to lie, is move on enforcer. You just cannot have that on a 6'4" build. And strong handle. You won't be able to have that high, but you at least have it bronze. I think having it at least bronze is better than not having it at all. So that's just what it is. But then to go alongside that, you do have an 80 vertical. That's pretty much going to be the physicals that happen on this build. Just that simple. Now, 89 pass accuracy. In my opinion, that's the best bang for your buck pass. And by the way, shout out to the person that was commenting all them days, all them times, all them videos. Can we get a best bang for your buck video? I have made the list of the best bang for your buck. I will be putting that in the badge video. So when I rank the badges for season 5, the best bang for your bucks will also be in that. So you pretty much gonna get a 2-for-1 badge video this season. Simple as that. So shout out to bro. But I do think 89 pass accuracy is the best bang for your buck in terms of getting versatile visionary, in terms of getting Tyrese Halliburton, and just having at least that 89 pass accuracy to have all this other stuff and just the passing in general ability. So yes, that's what we did go with on this build to go alongside that. Another best bang for your buck in the game that I've been saying a lot recently, 93 driving dunk. 93 driving dunk is going to allow you to have gold posterizer, Hall of Fame area wizard. You're going to be able to get contact dunks with this. You're going to be able to do a lot. Also, people do sleep on the fact that these small guard builds do have these small contact dunks, so you don't just get pros, you also do get small, and you get both of them with a 93 and an 80 vertical. It's just simple as that. Now, to go alongside that 40 standing up, that's pretty much what it is. And then to go alongside that, I did have a 77. Now, 77, I think you get Jordan Poole layup at 82, so if you do want to go +5 here, off that alone, that's an option. If you do go +5 on driving layup, because like I said, you do only have 14 allocated, you could get another 5 here. You could get even higher physical finisher. That's one of the best badges in the game. You're not gonna get higher layup mix master. You're not gonna get higher float general. It's really just gonna be physical finisher, and you're gonna get Jordan Poole. If that's worth it for you, that's worth it for you. If it's not, it's not. It's just what it is, though. It's just what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the build, top to bottom, from close shot all the way down to the physicals. The only thing we haven't done that we can change, that we will be changing, is the free throw for 5v5. You're a guard. Now, if you're a center, I think I just gave y'all a center build that didn't have that much free throw. I think having free throw on a center is nice to have, but it's not nearly as important as having it on a guard. Because when at the end of the game, who are they inbounding the ball to? A guard. You're not inbounding the ball to a big at the end of the game. But I do think having it is just nice to have on every build on the court. But I will be having a 90 free throw on this build so that you can be able to knock down your free throws at a really high rate, regardless of what you're playing. So if you do happen to play 5v5, you have free throw. Simple as that. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. And then I put on the extra one because I had to put it. There's literally nowhere else I can put this extra one. So I did put this extra one on standing up. So you do get like 40 plus standing up, so you can be able to have the standing up packages. Or that standing up package that you get at 40, I think it's just regular two-hand. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let's get into the name and similar to shades of Kevin Johnson, Malcolm Brogdon, Tyrese Halliburton. The build comes out as, it's going to be two-way 3-level something. But what else would it be? Oh, two-way inside-out playmaker. That's even better. That's even better. But yeah, that's going to be the build. If y'all do want more of these build videos, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. We got more coming out every single day. Season 5 is right around the corner. I just gave y'all the patch notes. So if y'all do want to see the patch notes for Season 5, go ahead and watch that. I pretty much gave y'all all the animations for every single build, whether they were guard, swing, big man, jump shots, dunks, layups, dribble moves, all that. So if y'all do want to see that, I've separated them. Whether it's a big, whether it's a guard, whether it's dribble, all that. So if you do want to see that, go watch that. But yeah, that's going to be the video. If y'all do want more, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. I'm out of it, man.
I got digital dash, came right with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull off the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!
If you buying anything on Fortnite, Epic Games Store, use code YaboiFitz. I don't know why I ain't been had this, but yeah.